Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy SBX, and this topic that I want to discuss about is dating, my thoughts of it. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the pros, the cons, the ups and downs, all that shit. Now, I always do videos about, you know, certain perspectives about love and bullshit when it comes to mind games of a woman and shit we dudes do when we get girls and deal with their bullshit, and how, you know, true love can prevail and all that other crap. Now, I would say though is that, you know, I'm not going to say that it's always good. I'm not going to say it's always bad. So my opinion though is about dating is, you know, it really all depends on the girl you with. You know, if it's someone that you know from school, work, or at the club, or you met somewhere random and something like that, and you clicked it off pretty well with this chick, gave you your phone number, and you know she was open to you, and maybe y'all had some chemistry going. Yeah, that's a good feeling. That's all good and dandy. You know what I'm saying? But most of the times when it comes to dates, it's like a lot of men gotta be prepared to do a lot of stuff. Get what I mean? We want to make sure that when we're on our date, we want to be at our best. We want to be 100%. You want to be, you know, be that type of guy who feel like he can get the girl, pretty much have what it takes to get the girl to pursue anything. You know, it could be sex, it can be a relationship, you know, something like that. But you know, that's the thing with us guys. We got to make sure everything is right. We got to make sure that, you know, we wash our ass, you know what I'm saying? Make sure we're nice and clean. Put on that cologne. Make sure your clothes is looking right, you know what I'm saying? If you got some nice, decent, fly clothes, or you looking fresh, you want to be at your best. Also, you know, you gotta work your hygiene, you know what I'm saying? You know, of course, washing your ass is part of a hygiene, but you know, make sure your hair is looking nice. If you got a haircut, if you got your hair braided, if your dreadlocks is nice and clean, you know, something like that. If you got a shape up, get your beard trended up, make sure your bald head, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your shit game is right, you know, make sure your head is looking right. Make sure your face is looking right, you know, brush your teeth, make sure your mouth is minty. And you know what I'm saying, cut your nails, you know what I'm saying. Also, you gotta think mentally too, is to make sure you know how to act right. You know, you don't want to act too what's the word, thirsty. I was gonna say that, you know, when you act too thirsty, you lose a chance with this chick, you know, being overly excited. You know, we want to be fun as possible, you know what I mean? It's like us guys, we got to do a lot to make sure we are doing the pursuing, you know, make sure we looking right for the woman that we like. And on the flip side, for the women, of course, they want to make sure their hair is done, their makeup's done, their nails done, and pick out their dress and take 2 motherfucking hours to get their shit done. And you know, make sure they their pussy's nice as I'm just fucking with y'all ladies, but you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all be all smooth from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? It's like even women, they prepare their shit a lot more than the fellas. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes for the mind, us guys got to think about what we're doing when it comes to dating. Make sure they're looking right mentally, and women, they want to make sure they're looking right physically. But you know, a lot of times women don't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? They know, some girls be like, oh, I know I look good, I just want to get my drink, I just want my free meal, I just want to get this guy. You know, they just say whatever. And the guys be like, yo, just hope I look good. You know, I think I got it what it takes to get with shorty. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it, you try to make it smooth, you know what I mean? But the whole concept about being on a date is to make sure you're yourself and be aware of whatever person you're with, you know what I'm saying? It's not all about just appearance, it's all about what they can do to you and how they behave during the date. But you know, the cons about dating is like, you know, sometimes when you on a date, let's say you on multiple dates or just dating just that one person. My problems with dating is, especially with women, yes, I gotta go on your asses. I don't give a fuck right now, because most of the times you bitches make me mad over some dumb shit. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get the fucking easy way out. Y'all don't get the fucking pass from me. There is no such thing as a motherfucking pass. I'm not simping for y'all bitches. You know what I'm saying? The whole problem is with that is, it's like, why is that when you got all, like, let's say you're going on a date. You know what I'm saying? You have to pick out for you what you want to fucking eat. And then you're going to pick something that is mad expensive. You think we got money like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when it comes to dates, women don't really give a fuck about consideration at all. They just want to pick out whatever. You know what I'm saying? They'll pick out their most expensive lobster. They might ask for 3 fucking cheddar biscuits at fucking Red Lobster and shit. Of course, Riley be like, bitches love cheddar biscuits. Who doesn't? You know, let's not even say Red Lobster. It'd be anything, Olive Garden or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Bitches is eating, you know, even if it's just a fucking salad. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what? Eddie Murphy was right about that. I hate when bitches want to eat some damn salad. You know you want to eat some fucking meat or something you eat every fucking day, like a cheeseburger or shit like that. I would not motherfucking care. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I'd rather for you to make sure you do when you eating is to have fucking table manners. You know, eat like a motherfucking lady. You know, don't talk with your mouth full, and you know, stop being ratchet. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I hate when bitches be thinking that, okay, we pay for everything, but you can't consider to help pay 50-50. But it's like sometimes in the dating logic, it's like, oh, if you pay, if you pay, then it's a date. If a woman pay for you, oh, you know, it's not a date. And you know, oh, if a woman's doing that for you, you pimping. You know, it's like everybody has their own opinion. My thing is this: if she's willing to pay, and if it's her idea, and she's considering whatever she want to say, if it's a date, what she thinking, and that psychologically she's saying not on that bullshit, then I would say, okay, we on a date. That's great on my part. But if she just, you know what I'm saying, if she's just making suggestions about what you need to do and she's not doing a damn thing, that's what I don't motherfucking like. You know what I'm saying? If I thought of my idea and say, hey, do you want to go to such as this and that to eat, and you know what I'm saying, she just saying yes just for a female, then yeah, that sucks. But if she's willing to go and just have a good time with me, then I don't have a problem, because it's my gratitude of giving you some food for you to eat and have fun and enjoy each other's company. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes you gotta watch out for these type of women, because sometimes women like this go on dates just to have a free meal and just, you know, if they feel like fucking you, the only thing you get rewarded is either A, if you're that lucky, you get the pussy and then you're not here for her for a while, or she just asking you for another fucking dinner date, or B, of course, the dreaded friend zone, which every fucking woman always want to do. But you know what I'm saying, I hate that type of way. You know, you waste all your money, you waste your good looks, and not only that, you're wasting your fucking time just to be with this one basic ass bitch, and she's just not giving it a try. And then you gotta go do this and go do that to the next chick, to the next chick, and to the next chick. But it's, I mean, it really all depends on what scenery of dating, or if you on this one of those dating type of programs and whatever like that, okay, you're gonna have to deal with that shit. But if you're just dating random chicks all by yourself and you're selecting all by yourself without any type of dating coach, oh yeah, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Because, well, sometimes this is the reason why I don't always go out with women. You know what I'm saying? It's every fucking day. I could take a bitch in McDonald's. She can be still a fucking expensive, inconsiderate bitch. Inconsiderate. You what I'm saying? It don't matter. A bitch will love to fucking eat. And when you see, if they hear free food, if you say, hey, you want to get something to eat, let's go, it's on my treat. In her language, it means, oh, I'm hungry and yeah, I can give you some free food. You down? You bet your damn ass she would. Most likely she would. But you know, my whole thing is just not only about just the scenery of the dating. It's just the last thing I want to say about, sometimes dating can be a fucking headache when it comes to trying to look for someone you like. You know what I'm saying? Because half of the time searching for the right woman is really hard. And it's like, you gotta hear that bullshit. It's like, there's so many fishes in the sea. Like, nah, bitch, I don't want a motherfucking, I want me a real fucking woman. The only thing that it smell like fish in the sea is their pussy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go fish, if I want to go fishing for something, I would have gone to a fucking fish store. If I want a goddamn fish, I would have went to a fucking aquarium to see the fishes. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some ass. I want to see some titties. I want to see some action. I want to see a woman. I don't want to see no fucking fish. I'm being crazy, y'all. But y'all get my drift. You know what I mean? So, anyways, y'all know what to do. Comment, like, and subscribe. XBX, I'm wrapping this up. Thanks for watching. Deuces.